When people quote lines to you from movies, when they come up to you, what kind of lines do they quote?
Well, the main thing is from Airplane. They say, "Hey, Shirley, hey, don't call me Shirley, oh, ha, ha." And then another one they quote from the same picture is, "Good luck, we're all counting on you." It's funny how those things. And now from one of the Naked Guns, in the 2.5, when I was swimming in the sewage and they catch me, I fall through the roof. The dog chases me. I fall through the skylight. But I'm trying to give the word to the guys that are waiting outside. I love it. I love it. So they're using that too.
Robert Stack said he was so surprised how successful the first Airplane film was. Were you surprised?
I didn't even think about it. I thought it was very funny, but all I knew was I was doing a comedy part that I loved doing, and it was my first comedy, and so that was enough for me. And then, of course, it just absolutely took off. It was a giant seller.
I've got a question about people's reactions to you after movies have come out. Tammy and the Bachelor, what kind of reactions after that movie came out did you get from people?
The movie, they pulled the movie back because of the song, which then became a big hit, and then they re-released it, and the movie became a big hit. And so, being in a successful movie, I didn't know how important that was at that time. There's so many things I didn't know about anyway. I still don't. And but I wasn't particularly pleased with my work. I didn't think, I wanted to do Hamlet. I didn't want to do Bachelor and Tammy. I had more important things to do. Ho, ho, ho. Thank God I got over that. And so I didn't pay attention. If somebody would congratulate me on it, I'd say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd pass it by because I knew it wasn't that good. At least that's how I felt. And it was good. I see it now, and it really came out beautifully. It worked well. It shows you what this can do to you. Pui.
Yeah, Leslie, let's go back to your days in Canada.
Okay.
The Lorne Greene Academy. How big a star was he then, and was he actually there at the school?
Oh, Lorne, you bet your life. Lorne Greene was the premier announcer of all of Canada. And he, at the beginning, was known as the voice of doom, because in the beginning of World War II, he would be announcing the news, and the news was filled with nothing but catastrophe and disaster and defeat. And so every time he spoke, he was delivering stuff that was hard to take, the voice of doom. And he had such a commanding presence, a voice. It was impossible not to listen to him. And he would actually, when I would hear him in the early days, with the hair on my arm would start to stand up. It was so compelling. And so went to study at his academy, and he was there. It's interesting about Lorne because we were moving to new quarters, or they were moving us into new quarters, and when we arrived, and I was looking around, where's Lorne Greene? Because I didn't know what he looked like or anything. And somebody drove up in the car and got out and started to walk toward the building. And I looked at him, and I just said, that's Lorne Greene. Because he looked the way he sounded.
Well, turning to Dracula, did you ever leave the soundstage dressed in costume? And
you mean to go out off the set?
Yes.
No, not really. Not that I can recall. No, I didn't. We ate lunch there, and once you were at work, it would have been a little hectic to have to take everything off and go out. And also when you're wearing that makeup and everything, it's... No, I never left the soundstage.
Yeah.
Never left the studio.
Yeah, did you feel a lot of people staring at you when you walked into a room, though?
You mean they're checking out to see if I got my fangs in or that kind of thing? I don't. Whatever it is, I don't notice it.
Yeah, what were the teeth fittings like for the fangs?
There are two little clips like that, and you have them on. And they're fangs. That's what I'm wearing in the. That's what I'm wearing in the picture. I now have them. They're made for my teeth, so nobody's going to be able to use them. And so I have the pleasure of keeping them.